Cat people, how are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni, and today we are having a get ready with me in order to go and see a movie. Alright, let me start by applying some primer here. I have already applied a small amount. I want to finish here on camera. I'm doing the Urban Decay and primer potion as many times in this channel. And let me tell you what's the purpose of today's video. First of all, let me tell you that last time that I did that get ready with me video, I felt amazing. I felt like I was doing my makeup with you guys. I felt like we were hanging out together and I was talking to you, and it was such a nice experience. That's why I decided to do it again today. Today I'm going to the cinema with my boyfriend. We will watch the Avatar, The Way of the Water, and actually I realized that I've never talked about movies or series or what I like or what I'm watching at the cinema usually. So that's why I'm here today. I would love to start a conversation about your favorite movie, recommendations, like something that you watched and you think that I need to watch this, and stuff like that down in the comments. The first palette that I will use today is this one, is the Frosted Flakes, and as I promised you, I will use it a little bit more before I give you my final verdict, but until now I have very positive impression. Oh, I forgot to tell you in which color I just dove in. So it's this one right here, it's a deep blue, which is called Go Getter, and I'm applying this here at the outer edge of my eye. Okay, now back to our topic about movies. So first of all, I would like to tell you that I do not really enjoy like romantic and emotional movies. I don't think that they fit me, my personality or my needs, to say it more correctly. I prefer to kind of watch like more fantasy themed or stuff like that, and in general more light movies, if I can say so. I don't find it very entertaining to watch something like very drama-based movies or stuff like that, since everyone, and me as well, have our own life problems. I don't want to deal with real life problems and stuff like that. In fantasy movies, I feel that since the characters are not real, their problems should not be real, and I feel kind of better about it. So that's why I prefer them in general. I don't know, do you ever felt this way? Like, okay, I have a lot of stuff to deal with, not necessarily problems or stuff like that, but you know, a stressful life or something, and you feel that you don't want to charge yourself with some extra stress, and that's why you try to watch something more light. I don't know, am I alone here? I'm gonna blend out the blue by using this one right here, which is called Classic, and it's fairly more light as the previous one. So I'm gonna go here at the edge with a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna do very soft moves in order to make sure that I will not have any hard edges. Now about the movie, as I told you, I'm gonna watch the Avatar, The Way of Water, the new one. Recently I tried to watch the first one because at some point I have told you that I haven't watched any of the Avatar movies, and it was a very nice movie. I really liked it. I don't say that it's my favorite movie or the movie that I'm dying to watch again, but it's a very well filmed movie, very nice photography and everything, and I feel like I wanna know the continuation, what happened with these characters in the end. I liked so much the special effects of the movie, and we actually booked to see the second movie in 3D with 3D glasses, which is gonna be so cool according to my opinion, since I watched the first movie on our TV without any 3D effects. I'm really looking forward for these special effects. I think this is the most fascinating part about this in my head. So we will see. I will update you on Instagram if I like it or not. My Instagram is Catlady Antigoni, by the way. You can go and visit me there for a review about movie. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm the best person to review movies, since I'm quite limited to what I like and what I have watched in general. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you my opinion anyway. At this stage, I don't care if my eyes are looking absolutely perfect or not, because I'm gonna cover the whole thing with a lot of shimmery eyeshadows. And yes, I'm just going out at the cinema, but I like having like bold makeup, as I have already told you. Anyway, I'm taking the Fix Potion from Aden Cosmetics in order to make sure that the shimmers will perform the best, and I'm gonna apply a very thin layer both at this part of my eye where I don't have any makeup yet, and a little bit on the blue as well, in order to have a very nice and smooth transition. Now I'm gonna take the palette from Gloss Gods, Gal on the Moon, which has some amazing duochromes and multichromes and stuff like that, and I'm gonna start by this shade, which is called Full Moon, and it's a very nice, like from dark blue to a little bit reddish purple. I'm gonna take a small brush like this one, and I'm going to the edge of the blue to apply it on top. Let's see how it's gonna look like. Oh, it looks like dark blue. It's perfect. Can't wait to see the final result right now. It's so beautiful. And as I was telling you before, I'm not a big cinema fan, because like the last time that I've been to the cinema, I was at uni, and not even at the last year. I think I was at the 4th year out of 5 years that I stayed in uni, and a friend of mine had some tickets for free, and she said, "Do you want to go to the cinema?" I'm like, okay, if the tickets are for free, that's fine, but otherwise, I don't know. I prefer to go to music lives and concerts and stuff like that instead of going to the cinema. I find it more fun. And when I was at uni, there was the bad word that we are not really allowed to say here on YouTube. So a lot of concerts were going on at the city that I was studying, although it was a fairly small city. So I was spending all my extra money for fun there and not at the cinema. I don't know, I don't find it very exciting in comparison to one live gig where you can actually dance, sing your favorite songs, kinda meet your favorite artists in person. I don't know, I just feel that they are not comparable, and to me it's way more fun to go to a live gig instead. I don't know, well, this is just me, and being like a metalhead for a lot of years, and I'm still a metalhead, it's something that I really enjoy, to go and meet other people from metal and talk and discuss our opinions and our favorite songs and blah blah blah. While at the cinema, it hasn't just happened to talk with someone about the movie and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe just me, maybe it has happened to you, but just not to me. I cannot judge really, but it's just a personal experience of mine. I'm gonna go again to the same palette, and this time I will choose this eyeshadow, which is called Celestial, and it's again duochrome, but it's more to the purple side, and I just want to apply it next to blue in order to have a more smooth continuation, because I'm gonna do something a little bit unexpected with this makeup. So I want to have it as smooth as possible. That's why I'm just adding a tiny little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think that this is more than enough. Now, when it comes to the forms of entertainment that I prefer, as I already told you, I like going to live gigs, music and stuff like that. I enjoy metal music, I enjoy classical music, so everything is working for me. I enjoy being to operas and stuff like that. This makes my soul very, very happy, and I feel that this calms me a lot. Now, I haven't tried the cinema, to be honest, that much in order to have an opinion, but you know, like, when you have already spent your money, you don't have that much of a choice at the end of the month, right? So yeah, now I also prefer reading books, and this is also a big thing that I'm spending money. When it comes to books, I read everything. I have a preference to crime, but you know, this is not very strict as a preference. I kinda enjoy anything which is well written. Now I'm gonna take the palette Makeup for Recently Immortals from Lovelace Cosmetics, and I know that from this palette I haven't used on camera the Eternal Co, so I'm gonna take this eyeshadow with a very flat brush, and basically I'm gonna cut my crease with this. So this is the most unexpected part that I was telling you about. I have planned like a red to blue look, and I think that this is gonna look perfect. Nice, it looks very good until now. Now, why I have chosen to watch this movie instead of something else, instead of going to a concert or something like that? First of all, because here in the city that I live, we just don't have anything right now that I'm interested in watching, so I felt that watching this movie it was my best alternative. And secondly, because it has this 3D element, which is really intriguing to me. I haven't watched anything on cinema which is 3D really, and I'm so curious about all this technology and the effects and everything, and I think that I would like to give it a chance and go to the cinema as a more adult, if I can say that, to see if I'm gonna like it or not, how I'm gonna feel, if I'm gonna incorporate it into my, entertainment methods or stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just curious how I feel these days about cinema. And since I started having TikTok and watching all these behind the scenes special effects and how do they look when they are making them, I'm so curious to see them in the movies as well and be like, oh yeah, this scene which was so impressive to me, this is how they make it. Okay, very interesting, which is very, very interesting actually in my head. I'm really curious to know everything about it and have that feeling like what I see, to be able to interpret it at some point and say, oh yeah, probably they are doing this here to achieve this scene or something. I don't know if this makes sense, but this is what I want to know. That's why I'm persuaded by the idea of 3D for this movie, to understand even more if this is possible, and that's why I chose to watch this and not the normal without the 3D. I don't know, movie playing? How can I say this? By the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm using a pencil from Glam Shop in a very difficult Polish name, which I'm not gonna try to tell you, but it's this kind of purple right here, which is a little bit lighter at my waterline, but it's fine since I'm planning to continue by using some purple eyeshadow to bring everything together. Next step is to go back to the Frosted Flakes palette, and from this palette I'm gonna take the shade Milk, which I haven't tried on video last time, right? If I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna go here at the inner corner and here a little bit under the eyebrow to give a little bit extra dimension and a little bit extra shine. I'm gonna spray this eyeshadow with the fixing spray from I Heart Revolution, Cookies and Cream, yes, so to make sure that I will not have any fallout and to have it as intense as possible. Back to Recently Immortals palette, and I'm gonna take the shadow Vam House and I'm gonna go under my eye here in order to give it a little bit more purple dimension and give the impression that the blue and the red are more brought up together. Now when it comes to future movies that I would like to watch if I enjoy today's experience, one of them is Mario Kart, Mario Bros. I don't remember the name, but it's the classical Mario from Nintendo that everyone knows and loves. And actually I used to play a lot of Mario Kart when I was a child, and to me it's so nostalgic. And I'm so curious to see how they have created a movie based on this character and how they're gonna bring the games and everything into the big screen. And I'm so curious about the actual storyline, if he's gonna save the princess, how the other characters will, play or not play an important role at the movie. And in general, they hit me on nostalgia, and that's why I want to go and watch it if I like the experience from today. I think that we have reached the point when I'm turning off my camera. I'm finishing with eyeliner, lashes and stuff like that. I will do the whole face makeup off camera because I feel that I'm already kinda late, and then I will come back to apply lipstick with you guys and tell you some final thoughts. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. Today I'm going to the cinema, and that's why I decided to tell you the Greek word for cinema. So in Greek we say kinematografos. Say it with me. Ki, ni, ma, to, gra, fos. kinematographos, but we actually prefer to say cinema or cinema, the Greek version of it. Now, as always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word kinematographos, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. And the last step before I finish this makeup is to do my lips. For today, I will go with some old friends of mine because I'm planning to use glitter goals from NYX. Who remembers this series? Actually, very impressive series because they have a kind of duochromatic effect and actually they contain micro glitter. So when you do this movement like with your lips, now you can see them, but if you don't do this, then you see it as a matte. It's really impressive. Before this, I will apply this lip pencil, again the same from Glam Shop, which I will not try to pronounce, like I'm not good with Polish. Let's establish this. So first of all the pencil and then the glitter goals. Oh, isn't this lipstick beautiful? I truly love it, but I don't know, kinda I forget to use it. Anyway, if you're curious about some stars that just appeared on my face, I have used the cutie mark from Colourpop and I have actually filmed a step-by-step tutorial for my TikTok account, so if you want to visit me there and watch it, you're very welcome. My name there is Catlady Antigoni, as Instagram, as everywhere else, and I will be very happy to see you. Now, wish me to enjoy the movie and I will update you on Instagram about my thoughts and if I like it or not, so don't forget to visit me there as well. And that was it. I think that I'm already late. As always, this is not new for me. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed another chitty chat Get Ready With Me. If yes, don't forget to subscribe and I hope to see you at my next video. Until then, bye!